So I'm editing up some videos to put on the channel, obviously. You're about to watch it. This is a video from 2018. I thought it was interesting because it shows my business, and if you look at where I am now and just a year ago where I was at, and it was a pivotal changing point in my business where I was like, okay, look, I'm niching down in this one area. I'm only going to do this type of work. It was around the time period that I said, look, my minimums are changing. So it's I thought it would be a good thing to put on here because there's a lot of people that are going through a progression of change, and right now during the winter is a wonderful time to make drastic changes in your business and reshaping yourself as you go into the next year. Now before I get into that, I do want to say one more thing, okay? I got this comment on here. Hey, just a piece of advice. The guys that are taken more serious and seen as professionals, in cap logs, are the guys who never use foul language on their channel and probably it won't let me read the rest, and I'm assuming you deleted your comment. I just wanted to let you know, and for anybody else that watches my channel, I don't take myself too serious. Alright? There's a lot of highly professional lawn care guys on YouTube. That spot's filled. That's not who I'm looking to be. I'm looking to be me. I'm just sharing what I have going on in my business, and I figured I'd take people along with me. And I show what I'm good at, I show what I suck at, and overall, like, I show the dirt. You know what I mean? There's a lot of channels that show all the good and the polished up stuff, and look at this, but they don't show the dirt. And that's not an insult towards any channel. But if you're not showing some dirt, you're not real. So while I might not be the most professional guy on YouTube in the lawn care world, in the business world, I am for sure one of the realest, alright? I guarantee you. You meet me in person, shake my hand, come talk to me. I'm the same person on this video as I am in real life, alright? So having said that, I appreciate your comment, I appreciate your support, I appreciate you looking out for us. I don't want to come off as unprofessional and turn people away from my channel, and at the other side of that, my New Year's Eve video was me eating a fake turd because Grant Cardone told me to. Dude, I'm having fun with the channel. That's it. If I find humor in it in the moment, and then if I really find humor in it when I go to edit it, it's going to be on the channel, alright? Because that's what I'm about. Just, this is my life. I thought this was funny. I put it on there. If you missed my video a couple videos ago, go on to Lawn Care Juggernaut on Facebook, and I'm humping a mower, man. So, it's drastic change. I have fun doing this and that and door hangers and telling you guys what's going on and showing what's going on in my business, and I'm about to go over my goals and how, like in this video where I was at in 2018 and how I was doing, I would assume around that time period, about $8,000 to $10,000 a month, or even $7,000, some months were lower, to this year in June we did, and my bank statement shows it as $17,900 something that we brought in that bank account. For some people that's nothing. For me, I felt it could have been better, but at one point in time I would have seen that as impossible. No way you could do that, right? But it's really pretty petty. So I'm going to be going over that in the next video, and I'm going to talk about what I did and what we're doing for our goals and how we got there, because there's a lot of people that are trying to get there. So we did $17,900 and something that's on the bank statement. We cleared a painting job right at the end of that. That was like $3,000. Got that check in hand. It's credit card payments. So credit card payments are processed. They take a few days to process. We use Stripe. Anyways, it didn't hit the bank account in time. So on there, the bank statement says 17 something. On QuickBooks, I don't know, 20 something. But it's between two different businesses. But the fact is, all I was doing was selling time, and it can easily be done with lawn care. I'm going to show that in the next video. So if you want to see some dirt, if you want to see somebody being real, that's me, man. Alright? That's what I enjoy. That's what I'm about. That's what I want to do.
Eat the turd!
Put it in your chopper. Alright, so I don't want to be the guy that whispers sweet nothings in your ear about business and tells you it's some magical dream, because it's not. It's pretty much the same as if you were working for somebody else, only a lot more responsibility, a lot more self-discipline and control. I mean, you have to get up and get out and work, and you're the one taking care of the problems. If something happens, it's your fault. Everything's your responsibility. You have to learn how to run all the systems and how to market, how to present yourself, how to talk to clients. You're going to obsess over nonsense that doesn't matter, but it will to you at the time. I see everything in life as formulas. You know, plus and minuses, positive, negative, subtract, divide, multiply, whatever, okay? So, business is nothing different. For every positive in business, there's a negative in business. Like, you may have an advantage over somebody else, but it's also going to be a disadvantage in ways. You might be a single guy. So you're single, you can work hard, you can work more hours. You don't have somebody to help with the overhead in your household when starting your business. So that's going to be something where you don't have a buffer. Or you won't have the support of a loved one having your back nonstop. I mean, you may have loved ones that'll support you, but to me that helps. Another scenario where that might come into play is if you're married, you have a reason to hustle hard, work hard, but you might have a situation where you have to delegate your time between family members and kids and making the marriage work. I mean, there's a lot of aspects that go into it. So for every positive, there is a negative. I kind of feel like I gave my first several years, my good years in business, where you're really hustling hard. Like, I gave that to my cheap clients in the learning process. At the same time, like, they didn't get the high quality, but they got the hustle. So nowadays, I've been in it a little longer, I'm getting worn out. You experience a burnout. It's not as fresh and exciting like starting a new job or a relationship. Everybody's experienced that when you get a new girlfriend or, you know, your fiance or whatever. You're all excited, and then after a while, the newness of the relationship, the newness of the job, the newness of a car, newness of whatever you have wears off, and it just becomes same old, same old. It doesn't mean it's bad. It's just not as exciting. So you have to keep yourself pumped. You have to keep excited. I'm excited. I still love my business. I still work hard. I still hustle. But not to the same degree. Now, I had to hustle harder then because I wasn't making the same amount of money I was making. And I work less hours than what I used to work because my equipment wasn't as efficient. My pricing wasn't the same. There's a lot of things that are different. You'll experience growth in business that just completely changes who you are as an individual. But if you can figure out the formula in business and marriage and in life, and just tweak your formula, you don't have to completely change. Everybody goes to completely change the formula, and that's where you get confused. Oh, it's not working in this business, so I'm going to go to this business. It's not working in that business, so I'm going to go to that business. I don't like this job. I don't like this girlfriend, so I'm going to go to that girlfriend. That's not how you want to run your life. Find something that does make you happy. Realize it's not going to be perfect. And then scale it up, enjoy it, do whatever you got to do. And you don't have to have somebody else's dream. Quit looking at your neighbor. Quit looking at your neighbor. Quit looking at your whoever you're looking at and go, oh, they got everything I don't. And then hating your life. Hating your life. I spent several years just hating the fact that I was in this truck. But dude, this is a beautiful truck. Like, S10s are popular. This is a C30, but S10s are real popular. I love this truck. This thing's a beast. And actually, like, so everybody's got their dream work truck, and I went through this thing this year where my dream work truck has actually changed. And instead of being like
a big F350 or 3500, something like that, new, nice, fancy AC. I really want like an early 50s Chevy, put a 350 in it, or whatever. The early 50s Chevy, put a ramp right on the back so I can pull a 36 in it, have my weed eater racks on it, have some just, it doesn't even have to look beautiful. Like I saw one that was old, yellow, rusted, 50 years of patina, just looks beautiful. Beautiful, man. You know what I mean? Like, it's rusted up. I'd slap my magnets right on that and it's good. I would get a lot of attention in that truck. So like, this rig looks good. And for a long time I beat myself up about it. This rig looks good. And a lot of people give me compliments on it, but whoo, what they don't realize, all right, look up here, real hot. Ow. All right, so that's like as long as I can hold my hand on there. It's hot, just radiates heat in here. Now I have an AC. Big deal, roll the windows down, it's all good. Really, in the ideal scenario, I wouldn't have the truck on long enough to have AC working good enough. I would hit this lawn and that lawn and that lawn and that lawn. That's the formula you're going for with mowing lawns, is you're trying to pack in route density. Or maybe it's not. I don't know your formula. Maybe you want to go from this big house to that big house to that big house, and you want to do all the extras, and you don't care if you drive 10 minutes because you're going to do $1,000 in work there every time you're there, pulling weeds and spraying chemicals and just nitpicking and babying the property. I don't know what your formula is. Yours is probably a lot different than mine. If you want to set up like mine, mine is to pack in. Several houses have a nice dense route. Really, it went from being kind of in Tulsa spread out to, I'm thinking, wow, you know, there's about 3,000 homes in a square mile in Tulsa. I can pack in a full day inside that square mile. What am I doing advertising all over town? And that's gotten tighter and tighter every year. So, you know, each year I'm like, I start seeing it and I tighten up my route. But this year, I really put into question everything I'm doing. So this has been a cool year for me. Like, as far as growing, my sales grew some, but not drastically at all. Not drastically at all. I'm kind of in the slow plateau. I'm plateaued, but going up very slow. And the reason being behind that is I've really put my focus into my family, my wife and daughter, and finding out who I am and what direction I want to go, and figuring out what my master plan is, my blueprint, because the business was kind of started on a whim. I had to do it, and I do it right now because I needed money. And it wasn't really something I wanted to do. It's something that I fell into, but I'm glad I did because it's helped me mature in a lot of ways as a individual. So that's my video. I gotta go. This is gonna be a good one. I hope you like it. I'm out.
Oh, before I go, I do have to show you this. On the wall here, next to the Husqvarna that we are going to be doing a giveaway for, I am looking forward to seeing who wins that. We have a couple shirts on the wall, and I actually have a Greg Chisholm Geek to Freak shirt that's signed. He told me it was like the last one, right? I'm going to cut it up, and I'm going to put it on canvas, and I'm going to put it on the wall. But if you'd like to see your shirt on our wall and be a part of our channel, I'm going to leave a P.O. box underneath this video, and on all the rest of my videos you'll be able to find it. If you want to send a shirt and you want to be on our wall, send it to me. I'll put it on a piece of canvas, and you'll be a permanent part of our channel, and you'll be able to see your shirt in our studio. Now, if you have a sticker or a business card or something like that, you can send that as well, and I'm going to put that on a board, alright? And I'm going to, once it's full, epoxy it and turn that into a workbench in my garage or some kind of display that you will be able to see on our channel. So I know there was a time period where I didn't have a shirt and I really wanted to be on, the first person I saw do that was Top Notch, and I really loved it, man. It was such a cool idea, and I wanted to be part of his channel. And when I went to meet him, okay, it was something I didn't forget because I ended up getting shirts. I brought him a shirt and I gave it to him in person, and then when I saw it on his channel, dude, I was so happy. Having said that, I hope you guys enjoy the video, and I look forward to putting your shirt or your business card or your sticker up on the wall. The first one, by the way, that sent one today was Black Fork Lawn and Snow. Jesse James has an awesome channel, so check that out, Black Fork Lawn and Snow. He reminds me of a lot when I started up. Not the most polished professional guy out there, but he's getting it. That's what really matters.